guys? No, this is not a home improvement video. Just trying to get this beautiful wall done, trying to get some painting, trying to get a spot for all my Europeans. Right down the center is what I'm thinking. And maybe all my deer heads right down that side. And of course I got my little helper. Anyway, so I meant to wrap this video up sooner, but got busy on housework. So we're gonna go over the first checkup on the mock scrapes. Of course it was early. It's a little early. We went back 5 or 6 days after placing the mock scrapes. We did Texas Race Hunting Products. We used their Scrape King and Pre-Orbital, and then we also used the Wildlife Research Magnum Dripper. Okay, well it's only been 5 days since we did the mock scrapes. The only reason we came up here is because there was a really bad hailstorm and we squirrel hunted the other end of the property, so we thought we'd shoot over here. And it doesn't look very promising. First off, the scrape doesn't look like it's been hit at all. The Magnum Dripper, you know, the one that says, oh, 3 to 4 week usage, yeah, it's completely empty. So it's completely empty after only 5 days. All right, well, unless the cameras show us some big bucks coming to check that out, I'm gonna mark that as a big failure. First update on the Scrape King. It has only been 5 days. It doesn't look like they've done too much, but we had like torrential downpours and this dirt is a little bit loose. And I can see some cut marks. Don't know if that was me or if it was the deer. We'll have to check the camera. The camera will tell us if any bucks walk by. So I'm not gonna touch this except spray a little bit of Scrape King back into it. And then I'm gonna spray some Pre-Orbital up on the vine. And that's it. There's nothing in it, but until we check the cameras, I don't really know. See, there's some cut marks, but I don't know if that's my cut marks or if something's hit it. There's a couple leaves in this one. That's the first update on the Scrape King Magnum Dripper. It advertises that it's supposed to be there 3 to 4 weeks. So, just on that aspect alone, you know, they're telling people, oh, this will last 3 to 4 weeks with the little asterisk. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Magnum Dripper is not exactly advertised as it's supposed to. When it comes to the Scrape King and the Pre-Orbital, first off, it's hard to tell if stuff, you know, is going to come to it or not until you look at the pictures, but at least it's 2 different products. The Magnum Dripper is just high up in the tree, drips onto the ground, and call it a day. Like, it just doesn't seem very natural, right? So at least with the Pre-Orbital, you're getting 2 different scents, one on the ground, one up high. That seems a little bit more, you know, that seems a little bit more accurate to me. So that's going to be the first update on the Scrape King versus the Magnum Dripper. Stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed. All right, guys, I really don't have time to add all these pictures in to the video the long way, so here's what we're gonna do. So here it is, you see it's August 23rd when we made those scrapes. Bam, deer are already out there. Now, mind you, one of the scrapes is right here, the other scrape is right here. Deer are out there, what, 4 hours after we're there? So you can see the deer are not avoiding it by any means. And then we have one really nice buck right there. Really nice buck right there coming through. Now these guys, both these bucks, neither of these 2 bucks even go over and look at the scrapes. I mean, they're definitely not bothered by them, but they're not really going to check on it. Isn't he weird? They're not really checking on it at all. There's a coyote. And then we got this doe. So this doe comes in and she takes a look at both of them. And she might have even pawed at it. We have quite a bit of a time delay on this camera, so hopefully we get it set on video next time. So then here comes this guy. So this guy walks right past him, but then he comes back. And if you look real close, you can see he's the one digging at it. I think I even mentioned in the video that it looks like one of the deer dug at it. That was this guy. He has a beautiful 8-point, huge 8-point. So hopefully the next time we check him, he comes back through. Then we have this little buck. He comes up and checks out the scrape. He walks on through, goes over to the other one probably. And then we have another deer coming up, checking that scrape. We also have turnips planted over there, which we will be making a video about how to make turnip food plots. So as you can see, the deer definitely do not mind the Texas Race Hunting Products, which is fine. Just because one deer is making a scrape and hitting it often, or maybe 2 deer or 3 deer, doesn't mean all the deer are gonna be feeling those same behavioral changes this early in the year. It's completely acceptable for a deer to walk right by your stuff as long as they're not scared by it or avoiding it. I mean, that's the worst case scenario, is that you put down scent on the ground and deer avoid it. These little guys coming through. Little guy. Little guy. More does, does. On top of this, so this is the camera. So this camera is right by the Texas Race hunting products that we put out. This is right by it. Unfortunately, I put the camera facing like straight down at the ground. But you can see the deer are definitely not avoiding the area at all. This is just a quick snippet from over by the creek. This is right under the ladder stand in some of the videos you've seen. And I had sprayed a ton of Curiosity scent right there. So just another deer taking a big old whiff. Maybe a little sniff, maybe a little lick. So here's the other mock scrape. This is the only 3 pictures. Boom, boom, boom. So you got this little buck, and then you got this nice buck. 3 pictures total. I mean, that's a little disappointing. Not to mention, I didn't expect it to be empty, so I didn't take any more out. There it is right there hanging. That's the Magnum dripper, just to prove it's out there, so you guys don't think I'm scamming you. Yeah, so long story short, I'm trying my best. I made a super nice scrape. You guys saw it, put the product out there, and got 1 decent buck and 1 other buck. 3 pictures. 3 pictures in 6 days. And I put this was my best area. This camera was my best camera. It was facing a little to the left. It was like the very right side of it was like against this tree. So the camera was turned a little bit, but this was my best camera, and look what it's amounted to in 6 days. 3 pictures. Disappointing. That Curiosity scent though. Hey. Okay guys, there's the quick results. The Magnum dripper, just very, very disappointing. I mean, 1 good buck and 1 small buck looked at it. There was no scrape marks in it, plus it ran out like immediately. I mean, we went back after 5 days and the entire dripper was empty. And they claim that it's supposed to work 2, 3, or 4 weeks or whatever, so not impressive at all. On the Scrape King, yeah, only 1 really good buck dug at it, but that's a big deal that that doe was on it too. Because that's what we want. We want does to come hit it, we want bucks to come hit it, we want them to just continue hitting it. Plus, the other good thing is, the other camera only got like 3 pictures total in 5 days. That means the deer were probably avoiding it a little bit. Whereas the Scrape King and the pre-orbital scent, deer were walking right past it, and if they weren't interested by it, at least they weren't bothered by it, which is a big deal to me. It's early season though, like we talked about. So that's the results. I hope you guys gained something from that. We will do another result video. I will go back out there in 1 week from now. So that will give it about a 2-week time frame. And then hopefully we have even more results to show you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Make sure to get in the giveaways. This is the last week for the $100 giveaway. So get in on it. Don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe so I can bring one of you guys with me to kill my deer. All those bucks in the beginning clip, one of you could kill them. But you gotta invite people. Get subscribed, get your friends on it. Good luck hunting.